Association. Mr. Rao, please, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Raymonds, good afternoon and good morning to, sorry, in India also, I think now it's good afternoon. I think it's a very good idea to go ahead, virtual exhibitions. This concept is very good. It is catching up.
Thank you.
In future, even after the COVID is normal, I am sure that some, at least if not every exhibition, but there will be a lot of virtual platforms and digital marketing. This has got a wide range and less cost. So
yes,
I really encourage Mr. Raymond's initiative of this idea. And also I am very thankful to Mr. Raymond's for considering Indian furniture, giving so much of importance and requesting all our members and giving the space to get the international visibility as a compliment. I would like to thank on behalf of our association AFMT, Mr. Raymonds. In future also, please don't hesitate to contact us for any kind of cooperation, any kind of help, or for promoting trade where it has got the mutual benefits. You should be benefited and we should be benefited. It should be like a win-win situation.
Thank you.
Thank you
my pleasure. My pleasure. Okay.
Now, coming to the questions, we have got some internal discussion also on these questions. Can we go one by one? Mr. Deepak, is that better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
So if you can, I will explain as well. My colleagues also will explain their views on, question by question. Mr. Deepak ji, if you can bring one by one question, then we can discuss and express our views.
Yeah. The first question is, why do buyers sourcing from India?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would feel that now India, the rates, labor rate is not still very high, and Indian climate, if you see the climate in India, it's never too cold, never too hot. It's quite good for manufacturing.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the automation and technology, India is always in the software, or India, across the world, anywhere you see, most of the software engineers are from India. So using the technology, using the automation, using the modern tools available, India is always first. And climate is suiting, and the labor is not very expensive. This is the basic, logical, geological criteria based on which India can be always considered as the best place to manufacture furniture in the long run. Number two, in India also, government is also supporting, made in India, concept is going on. There are and all the newly formed states, they are looking at furniture hubs. It is government also recognized furniture manufacturing as one of the employment generating process. So the moment it was not so earlier, now the government also recognized. So that will accelerate the entire process. Now coming to the third point, I don't want to, it is very evident that Indian furniture definitely has got a lot of edge over the other countries. Indians can speak good English, and Indians can, if you see India has got almost a very long coastal. In the long run, there will be more ports and more accessibility. And based on these things, it should be considered as one of the prominent, countries which can export furniture in the long run. This is my view. Yes. I request our colleagues to share their views.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Sheetal, you can, Mr.
Sheetal, you can also open the video.
Sheetal, you can.
I don't know why it is not opening. I'm trying, but it is not opening.
Huh. Yeah, Sheetal, speak on.
But one of the factors.
Reference to your conversation, basically, why do people source from India? Is ideally compared to China mass-produced products, we have a design and an artistic touch
Mhm.
because we also have it was a colony of the English, so there is a mark that they have left in our furniture, which is basically being produced for the Westerners that prefer the customized products compared to the mass produced products of other countries.
Mm.
We also have a thing in terms of a little more artistic blend coming in from the Mughlai and other Asian influences, which is our traditions kind of a thing. So that is where the Indian furniture basically has an edge compared to the mass produced furniture of the world.
Mm. Okay.
Also,
One thing I would request, if any of the members would like to give their views, please raise your hand so I can ask you all to,
Okay.
so it will become easy for me. Yes, Mr. Kamdar. Yes, Mr. Kamdar.
Yeah, I can say that
Can
technically also we are very much sound. Aesthetically and what Sheetal told, it's true, but technically also that same thing applies, that we are very sound in technical making strong furniture.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Can we move to the second point?
one thing here, I
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
say,
Kishan.
yes, what I have been, I'm sitting here in USA, and I have seen, that most of the buyers, they are now looking for a China plus supplier. They want one more supplier, so that they have a steady flow of material flowing there, So that could be one reason India can prosper on this front, as an alternate supplier to China.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Okay. Now we move to the second point.
Yeah.
Apart from the quality and pricing of furniture, what advantage you would like to have here? Think you can have apart from the pricing and quality of the furniture? Yes, Mr. Rao.
Yeah, see, if we can produce the consistent furniture and healthy furniture, recyclable furniture, and furniture to some extent it is a customization. See, what happens is some countries, though they are large, big, doing a lot of mass production, but they are not doing any customization. If there is an application, for example, if there is a special application for furniture suiting to that particular requirement and the context, Indians can adopt that very fast and easily. This is a different value which can be added, which most of the countries don't look into that because it is contradicting their mass production policy. So that is one area where Indians, I'm sure that Indian furniture and Indian industries, Indians and the architects and designers, since because it is all designer driven furniture in India yet still. So that is a added advantage.
Let's see.
Okay.
So
anyone else? Sheetal, you would like to speak? Amit ji?
I basically think that since we have a collaborative a lot of the European players also that want to now source from India basically are bringing forward a technological partnership to the table. So it's basically to enhance the thing. We also have a few major players that basically cater and adopt to these trends and technologies and are doing a good job. E-commerce is also picking up. So there is a lot of mass production also happening for the captive market that we already have.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I would like to add here.
Yeah.
So basically, apart from quality and the other aesthetic aspect, see, we Indians believe in robustness. So rather than having a particle board or maybe a bagasse board, we always would prefer to having a 650 density particle board or maybe ply or MDF. Similarly, we more or less believe in more onto metal-based system rather than going into an aluminum desk-based system, which is which is build-wise, it is not recommended. So we Indians always believe that the product should be robust in nature so that it does not have any issues even after 15 years. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Now we move to the third point. China is the largest furniture manufacturer in the world. What is the difference of Indian furniture compared to China? What is the difference between India and China?
Yeah.
They are into
Basically,
yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
if
Amit sir.
you-
Yeah, Amit ji.
Mr. Amiji.
Amit ji.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Now, Indian furniture is cheaper and better than the Chinese furniture because China have too much labor salaries, and in India still we have the competitive salary for the labor, and China is now in the going to technology, so they increase their price, and we still in the furniture segment, so we have a competitive price for the international buyers, and we always rely on the quality.
if you see the philosophically the history of India, India is a country which is a very conservative country.
Hmm.
People don't look at furniture as a consumable product. It is a investment. Still, the father-in-law gifting a bed to their son-in-law, which they expect to last for long and long. Maybe it should last for at least 25 years, generations together. So if you see any basic raw material by nature in India, we used to get 1.5 mm laminates. We used to use only 1.5 mm laminates for all the tabletops. But after the influence of the foreigners, we had started manufacturing 1 mm laminates. Similarly, very thin materials are not available in India. Indian furniture, most of the times, it's not the paper pasted kind of stuff is not available in India, because Indian furniture, Indians always believe in the strength, longevity, and it should have good durability. So that is one great difference. They don't look at the short-time goals. So that is an added advantage. Those who can afford to have the strong furniture, India is definitely a destination.
Yeah, understand.
Anyone else would like to talk? Please. Now we go to the fourth point.
Yeah.
There is a research that the Indian market will continue to grow in few years. So which furniture categories you would think there will be more demand in India, from India?
What categories, huh? What categories?
I guess after the COVID and all, there is, of course, the thinking process is the home should be, it's a logical thinking. The home should be more comfortable. Any point of time, home is my home. That is the place from where I perform my work and all that. So people started investing in their homes, redoing the homes, having the good, home furniture where they can have a mini office at home, work from home, and study tables. And also, I'm sure that immediately there will be a good demand for the residential furniture, but eventually it will go into the institutes and the offices. This is just my guess.
How about outdoor furniture? Is it popular in Indian market?
Outdoor furniture in Indian market is increasing nowadays. Previously, people were using less. Now, because of the second homes, and previously, what was there? We had very small balconies. Now the balconies are becoming little big. People are going to expand. So the demand of outdoor has increased compared to what was before. Plus, as I am an outdoor manufacturer, plus now the manufacturing capacities in India is also increasing. Now, previously, there were very few manufacturers. Now you can find about 100, 200 manufacturers coming in India. So the demand, because of the demand increasing, now example like me, I had only 8-10 workers before. Now I've got a capacity of nearly 30-35 workers working with me. So, and even after COVID, the requirements are there. We can't cope up.
Okay.
So the demand is there of the outdoor furniture also.
So what are the main markets? Is it still Europe for outdoor furniture, right?
At present, I am catering only to the Indian market because we have
Okay,
got
I
so
see.
many orders that we are completely booked for in the Indian market only.
I see. I see. I see.
Yeah, because we can't even cope up the Indian market.
Mm.
Okay.
But for all Indian furniture manufacturers, if they export, so mainly the export market is at Europe or where else?
I think so. Kishanji is exporting, and Amit, can you please
elaborate?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Now, in the smart furniture segment, we are the largest manufacturer of the smart furniture, and we do export the smart furniture like wall bed, like sofa come bed, like center come folding table to the European countries as well as Canada, US, and UAE.
Mm.
Before COVID, there is a less demand, but after COVID, we don't have time to take order now. So demand is very increased after COVID.
Mm.
So basically, in my segment, smart furniture requirement is more and more than the regular furniture.
So mainly US and UAE, right?
Hello.
Mainly USA and UAE
Yes, USA, UAE, and European countries.
and European
We
countries.
export to
Okay.
Spain also.
Okay. So
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now, can we move to the fifth point?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
In order to occupy a bigger market, how can Indian companies or any related parties contribute to improve in different aspects?
Mm. So what
Actually, if you see in the
so what Indian company can do more to increase the market share?
Or maybe you expect the government or the associations to work harder on which aspect to increase the market share and help the market, the furniture market in India.
sorry.
Not audible. Be a little bit loud.
Louder.
Louder. Okay. That means what you expect the India company or the associations or any related parties such as the government to do more and help the India furniture markets and to increase the market share not only in India, maybe the globally. Yeah.
See, already there are a lot of dialogues are happening between the Indian furniture manufacturers and the government. So government is trying to make some amicable policies, ease of doing business, some kind of incentives for furniture segment, and some kind of infrastructure developing to ease the process of movement. And the furniture hub, these things are happening already. Secondly, there are a lot of European companies, they are more comfortable today to have partnership with the local Indian manufacturers in terms of the either technology transfer or in terms of the importing or exporting or some kind of a collaboration and the joint ventures. And a lot of international giants are entering into India. So I'm sure that Indians also, learn over a period of time the art of using the technology at the affordable and competitive pricing in the international market. So from one aspect is the perspective of the government, and the government is, with the help of the government. Second thing is the a lot of foreign giants, the furniture giants are coming to India to have the collaboration. These two are the main aspects which will definitely accelerate the entire process, and I'm sure that in the coming few years Indian furniture will come into the world map and becomes very significant.
Sheetal, your views?
Yes, basically, we are also looking at collaborations that are coming in and the invitations that are coming in from the European countries and the US countries. We have Mr. Kishanji sitting in the US. who has a estimate of what the demand is and how we're going to be able to cater to it. So the technological this and the government boost that is coming in through design clinics and the furniture hubs and everything, that is what is going to be conducive to the growth of this sector, especially for the indigenous demand.
Hello. Now we move to the next point.
Yeah.
What are the approaches facing competitions who are mainly from China and other countries?
Just same as we organizing this event, and we work with different associations, and to increase the exposure of the countries and the companies. So it is significant for us to work with other parties, even from other countries, right? So will you consider to continuously to work close or keep a close relationship with other associations in the future?
Yeah, yes, definitely. Mr. Rao, can we say that we had signed an MOU also? See, and we are getting many.
Yeah. Recently, there was one company, Bera Cubes, have approached us. And before that, Malaysian government, their deputy prime minister has come to visit India. They wanted to have a bilateral ties, especially with the furniture industry. And the same thing is happening with
Turkey also.
Turkey, Indonesia.
Turkey, they are showcasing their furniture in India every year. Of course, this year, because of the COVID, it is not so. But they are looking at the India as a big market. So, and they are open for any which ways of having the collaboration. Yeah, Amit ji, you are saying something.
Turkey is a big market, right?
Yeah.
But that mean, does it mean Indian furniture we have a chance to selling to Turkey, right? Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
I mean the does it mean is a chance for Indian furniture to sell to India, right? To sell to Turkey.
Hello, Sheetal.
Okay. I repeat. Does it mean Indian furniture has a chance to sell to Turkey market?
No, that is not what he was saying.
No, that is not the case.
For imports in China, Turkey is the one who's taking a big chunk in terms of making their presence being felt for furniture. As an importer.
Maybe Turkey could be an alternative to China, kind of a thing. So Turkey is being such a country, and furniture is strong, and they are looking at India as a very big market. So what happens is anybody cannot just only do the trading. Over a period of time, they have to have the partnerships with the local companies and start manufacturing and some kind of an exchange of the technology and all. Eventually, all these things happen, and the manufacturing will start in India.
So we go.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes,
next question. So we go to next questions, right?
Yeah. How many percentage of Indian manufacturers are ready to export, and in which, mainly in the which markets?
Yeah,
I think so. Amit ji and Kishan ji will be able to answer this properly.
Yeah.
Amit ji and Kishan ji.
Yeah.
The Indian furniture main market is USA. In Europe, mainly Spain and Germany, and the Gulf countries like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi. We get many inquiries from these all countries.
And can I say I am sitting in USA, and I find that a lot of USA customers, they are looking for alternative sources to China. And in my case, my sales have been, even though there was a COVID, my volume has almost doubled last year. So they are really looking for people, from other source, and they are preferring India as the next source for furniture market. And because of that, we are trying to put more factories to with the modern technology to meet the American market.
So there's still space for Indian company to do more for American market. Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay. And can I ask how many percentage of Indian furniture manufacturers now? I mean, how many is mainly for domestic market and how many percentage for export market? For all Indian manufacturers.
Export is more than for.
Yeah, I think we don't have exactly the data because Mr. Deepak, we don't have any.
Yeah.
Do we have any authentic data? Because if we say, it would be more of my guess rather than the having any backup.
But as on today, I think so. We have been catering more to the Indian market, but now since last 1.5 years, 2 years, we are getting good response and good inquiries, and we are starting exporting. So a person like me, I don't export in containers, but I do LCL. I do a lot of LCL. I get small orders. So slowly, the Indian manufacturers are getting orders.
Okay.
May not be like huge like China, but they are starting getting. Previously, I was not. Now I am doing, but I am doing in small chunk. Now Mr. Amit is doing in containers. His business is going in containers, so it depends. But we are picking up. The Indian market is picking up definitely.
Yes.
Because
Because
I would say that in my factory earlier my export component was 25%. Now it has increased to 75%. So it is really now increasing.
Okay.
Also, there are a lot of companies like Jodhpur and all places. It's like they have been doing the exports for the for last many ages. It's they have some specific niche market and they have been doing to Europe, England, and all the period furniture. That's all made in India.
Okay.
So actually, what they are asking is, Mr. Deepak, they are wanted the
Figures.
Numbers. We don't have any authentic data. That's
yeah, we don't have authentic, but as and when we get, we can inform.
Correct.
We'll take it from customs.
Because why I asked this question, because when I've been Cologne show, I've seen quite a number of Indian companies there in the main hall, and then the booth is quite nice, and the product also is with good quality. So I'm quite impressed of the Indian furniture show in a big show in Europe, in Germany. So we are I'm quite surprised that the Indian furniture is really not bad. It's good.
See, in the Indian market, we get export orders mainly because we are into customization.
Okay.
In China, you want minimum quantity by minimum 10 pieces, minimum 20 pieces. Okay. Now, when a person like me, though I might get a small 20 feet container, but it will be all customized as per his designs, as per his size. So we Indians are master in that. Okay. So because of that, though we may not be doing it in volume, value wise, but we get good orders. But we are into customization. We are mainly into customization, which is our main thing.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah. Good. Now we go to the next point.
Yeah, sure.
Under the impact of COVID-19, how are the sales and any changes in the marketing strategies? I think your Sheetal would like to talk on this.
Sheetal is left for a few minutes.
I'm back.
She's back.
Yeah, Sheetal, point number 8. Under the impact of COVID-19, how about the sales conditions? Yeah.
So basically, the COVID-19 has basically proved that the analog companies are not functioning. It's basically the digital ventures that are doing well, because people are really shopping online more than visiting the stores. So the online sales in terms of the digital thing has really grown. Okay. The other thing that is there is also that people are now investing in the spaces that they actually spend more time in. So the home work from home concepts, the home office concepts, video conferencing, even schools going online. So the ergonomic furniture is basically ergonomic and versatile furniture is what has seen a great demand in the COVID times. Digital, ergonomic, and versatile furniture are the three main points that have come to light in terms of the COVID situation.
Yeah, Mr. Rao.
Yeah. So basically, the amount of sale is the same, but the mode of selling means the way the business has been conducted. Instead of having the physical movement, more things are happening at the virtual level, the online sales and all that. So that is one significant difference. I'm sure that is happening world over. So apart from that, as Sheetal has said, that there is more on the residential furniture, where that is booming.
Yeah, yeah. Because as far as I understand, for example, European always has spare money to go to travel in the past and right now this year or even last year they, because of COVID-19, they cannot travel anymore. So but they still have money, and then even they get funding from the government, but their money can have no space to spend. So that means that's why they spend a lot on the home improvement. That means maybe to buy a new furniture, to buy a new lighting, or to decorate the home, etc., etc. So that's why, as far as I know, that the demand for furniture, especially for home, is increasing crazily. The demand is increasing crazily. So I think this kind of trend also may benefit not to our Chinese, or also Indians or Malaysian or Singapore, etc., etc. So I think you all guys, Indian manufacturers, should benefit from this as well. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Initially in India, we had a tendency of touch and feel. Until we don't touch the furniture, we never used to buy. Now, after COVID, the trend has changed. Even the elders, the young generations were famous in buying online. Now, even the elders are buying online. So the digital marketing, the online sales have increased tremendously.
Yeah.
Acha, now we move to the 9th point. It's the same thing. Work from home is very popular in many countries. What about India in work from home?
Yeah, is it popular in India?
Yes. Yeah, it's very popular. Now especially in Mumbai, if you say Mumbai, Bombay, where we stay, train is a lifeline. Train is still not started. Everybody is moving in their own private vehicles. So private vehicles, there's a limitation how much we'll do. So everybody is working from home. Even I am working from home. My factory is very far. But I don't go. But since I've not gone to my factory since last 5 months, if you don't believe it. But the work is there. We are doing good work. We are doing, and we are working from home, and we are also getting used to it. Previously, we were not.
Yeah.
Sheetal or Rao, Mr. Rao?
Yeah, people will definitely adapt to this new culture of working from home. It's like a new norm. And I'm sure after the COVID-19 also, people get used to work from home. And that is more, the efficacy will be more. And there will be a lot of, you can cut down on the travel time. You can have a good time with your family. So I'm sure that will be more productive in the long run. I'm sure that will continue. Or people will go to office only, alternative days or twice in a week, or they will design their own way so that they'll be most of the time working from home. So I'm sure that furniture segment also will increase, and this is happening just like any other country. Same thing is happening in India too.
So
Sheetal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Work from home is now not an option. It's a necessity. technically. You have no choice. So each person is evolving, adapting, and trying to make the most of it. The very fact that we're having this conference where 80% of us would have been flying to China for the CIFF, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, we're sitting here, you are organizing an exhibition where we're getting to see all international players compared to traveling. It's not only about the risk. The COVID has also brought forward a simple thing that the world is flat thanks to the digital connectivity that everybody has.
Yeah.
Like Deepak sir mentioned, of course, the touch and feel thing. If I'm going to be importing from or sourcing from a buyer, I need to have the credentials. So I think the certification thing and the government accreditation, which comes in for the companies that are actually exporting, if they're endorsing that this company has been audited, exists, has the capacity to handle the order, all those things will help. Even if we're working from home, sourcing from home, if there is a certified government agency which says that this particular company is been in business, is, you know, a great party to import from, all those validations that till now only the American companies were providing, if the local governments of China and India start backing up their own companies to provide this accreditation, I think it'll grow. So that is another aspect that comes to light from the COVID and work from home thing. The connectivity is better. The outreach is better if you are digital. And if there is a certified thing that comes in, then it is much, it's actually needed.
Okay. So final.
Yes.
Any expectation or planning for future? Yes.
That is why our association is here. The lot of plannings are happening, meetings are happening, events are happening. We are brainstorming, having a dialogue with the government and the manufacturers. We want to bring everybody under the same umbrella, on the same platform to exchange the views. We are taking the views of the end users, designers who motivate, who promote, who accelerate, who influence. So this has been happening, and now we have to take to the next level, international level, since with the cooperation of all these things and different agencies. And we are also want to have the right alignment with the people who complement furniture industry, like the accessory suppliers or the component manufacturers or the raw material suppliers. So for them, we are the end users. So collectively, we are going to, work together. I'm sure that will give the, better future and the bright future. So I also want to understand from Mr. Raymond's point of view and some kind of suggestions openly. I'm sure that will help us to realize, because we are all talking from our point of view, from as Indians from India. You can point out something, feel free to give us some kind of a feedback, which will we people, especially the, will note down that and take it forward.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And anyway, we are. I myself appreciate of talking with all of us, of you today, and then I believe Indian furniture should have a better future, because of the labor, of the material resources, etc. So maybe at this moment your export cannot be as the other countries, other Asian countries, but I think you can do better, because what I experienced in the Cologne show is really impressive of the Indian furniture quality, and then the image, etc. So I myself believe Indian furniture should have a brighter and better future.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think the future is again more digital. Virtual showrooms are going to be the need of the hour, virtual exhibitions. I can say that for a fact because I've started an entire new venture in virtual showrooms and platforms and stuff like that. The future is digital. Of course, it can, digitally you can't produce furniture. But like I said, if an accredited company exists on a platform that is connecting the buyer and the seller, or these virtual fairs that you're doing, the right way to do it is to gain the confidence of the buyer, okay, and the seller to kind of create a particular design that is needed. So the virtual thing is certainly going to be on a rise.
Okay.
Your virtual catalogs, the thing of even customization at a click, your entire container, okay, the entire thing in terms of a mass produce or a consolidated container. If there is an entire thing to kind of customize it as is needed, then that is going to be the thing virtually.
Okay.
Nobody's traveling as of this thing, and for a long time people are not going to travel to China.
Yes.
So Mrs. Shito, you always keep good communication with the buyers, right? You always keep good communications, keep talking with the buyers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even from the buyer's point of view, okay, if there is an importer from India wanting to buy from China, he's not traveling. So I'm sure you guys are doing the certification, the inspection model, everything digitally now. The same thing can, be cataloged very beautifully, made available for view to the buyers in terms of what is their choice, and everything gets automated. You don't need to have a lot of employees actually communicating with the thing because it's more and more automated. So that's why these new platforms can kind of, be of great importance. We're doing a lot of air cloud meetings and exhibitions. Everything that is what is working, and it is bringing a sense of community building that comes into play. So that personal touch also does come in. So the future is digital. The future is certifications. The future is collaborations.
But I think many of us are still very traditional. So do you think digital is can be easy to be accept or can be made by our manufacturers in coming future?
The future, basically, if you're still going on the traditional this, then you are limiting your reach.
Limit of reach, yeah.
Right? And given the fact that earlier, almost all the participants present over here, we have a relationship with some or the other Chinese, people like you that we've met with and befriended. But now we don't have the time or the liberty to do that. So you're doing a meeting with us. We are getting familiar with you digitally. At the same time, if the next time that is a thing where, your particular members are presenting to the thing virtually, like they're doing in the EAFOX thing, it basically creates an easier, I can log into the exhibition at my time, go through the particular thing, make it available, for view. So digital and VR is the way ahead. It's just basically defining the thing that the world is flat now because of digital.
Sheetal, they are very well known this fact. That is why they have conducted the digital exhibition already.
Yeah.
So they are quite ahead of.
The future is digital, and they're taking the right steps.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ms. Deepak, so
yes, sir.
So everything is very, very thankful for to all of you, and then we hope it's I think it's a lot ending, and then it's only first time, and then we Waiting Charm or EAFOX are still looking forward to have much more cooperation with you all of you, and then we keep running well for the show, and then we hope in coming 2 weeks your members will have some good successful show be there.
Yes.
And anything, any help or any need, and you feel free to let me know, and then we are sure to help.
And if you need anything from India or some new any matter, you please ask us. We'll let you know.
Sure. Okay, thank you,
Sure.
Mr. Wilson.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.